Hey, my lovely followers. I feel like I haven't posted anything on YouTube for ages. And today I logged on YouTube and want to share some stories with you. For example, what's been going on with me for the past years, and something happened to me this year, which is devastating and like a catastrophe. And I'm not even trying to exaggerate it because it's the truth. Um, and the thing I'm going to talk about now is very private, very personal to me, actually. But my back is against the wall because I'm having a big financial problem because of the thing happened this year, which makes me have to come back and, try to get more students to study with me my private lessons, right? So that I can get a little recovered from my poor financial situation. Um, it's a really hard story for me to tell because it's not something really proud of to say. But anyways, I think I'm ready to tell you now. I have already told a few of my friends, including some foreign friends, foreign students. Not too many because, like I said, it's too personal. Um, but now, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to share because I want more people to know the story, to know the law of China, and to know and to know my personal story. Yeah, so here I go. Um, in the second month of this year, 2024, in February, I was caught up by the police and I was put in prison for 7 months. I remember that day, the policeman just rushed into my apartment and just cuffed me and took me away. And my mom, I live with my mom, right? So my mom was in total shock. And I was caught. The reason is because I have been doing something like OnlyFans. You know, posted sexy stuff, sexy videos on Twitter, and I got buyers wanting to purchase for my videos. The only difference from OnlyFans is very complicated to use in China, so I decide to um, get the customers onto my WeChat, so they can buy my videos there, and I'll just send them the videos on WeChat. But you can consider it as something similar to OnlyFans. People sell their videos on OnlyFans, like amateur porn stars, somebody like that. So why did I do this? Let me tell you. Um, so for people who are more familiar with me, I probably told some of you, I was originally an English teacher. I'm still an English teacher because my major is English when I was in college. The idea of teaching Chinese started from 2019 or 2018 because I was influenced by a Korean YouTuber. She was doing really great on YouTube, so I thought it was also could be a good chance for me to get private students and to earn a big fortune. Because I saw that Korean YouTuber was so successful, and that time I started to start my YouTube channel, started to teach Chinese, but things were not going on really well with me because I tried to be fun, I tried to be really hardworking, and I thought my videos are pretty decent. However, the views are not good with my channel. I guessed the reason is because I was doing it not at the best time. If I did it 10 or 15 years ago, I could be a really big YouTuber, right? But I only started to do it in 2018. So at that time, so many YouTubers, so it's getting hard for people to be successful there. Yeah, and I was saying that I was an English teacher. I actually I was an entrepreneur, so I was running my private training center, training school, not a big one, very small sized. But my business was not doing really well as an English teacher too, because in China, I'm from Wuhan originally. It's not a top tier or tier one city, right? Because Shanghai, Guangzhou, Beijing, and etc. They're the first tier cities in China. If you're teaching English there probably will be more chance for you. But Wuhan is it's a mediocre city. We don't get a good salary if you go to a company to work, but the house pricing and the living standard is really high. You know what I mean? So life is hard in Wuhan. And COVID is also coming the next 2 years later. When I started my own business that was in 2018. And then COVID came 2 years later, which is 2020. And that was the time I had to shut down my teaching studio because the business was bad. I was not making good money. I was not earning good money, so I had to stop my business. And that was and at that time, I was also teaching Chinese from 2018 or 2019. I was teaching Chinese and English. I was trying different ways to make money, but both things were not going very well with me. And then COVID came. So I was having a huge financial problem. My back was against the wall at that time. I really didn't know what I could do. And then accidentally, I remember I had Twitter, right? For people who know me a little better, they know that I'm gay. So yeah, I use Twitter to check some gay sex stuff, to watch videos there. I never thought I would do it myself, but at that time I was like, hey, why didn't I have a try? Probably I would make a success if I post some sexy stuff, and maybe I will gain a lot of followers. And guys, guess what? I became successful. I have, until now, I still have 260,000 followers on Twitter. That's a huge number. That's way more followers than what I have on YouTube or Instagram. So I guess I am talented in the porn industry. I don't know. But I'm telling you that I never did a collab. What I mean is that I didn't post my real sex videos. I'm not having sex there. I was just, the videos I sell are me soloing. I'm just just masturbation and stuff like that, to show my body. Just like what people do on OnlyFans. I think you know what I mean, right? But I never did any collabs there. So first I had a try on Twitter at the end of 2020. That was the year I started to do Twitter and post sexy stuff. I was super successful. People have a lot of fetish in gay society, also in a straight world, right? In the gay world, people, all of them have fetish. So I was smart because I knew that I look good in suit. Then I was posting me wearing suit, and and I make sexy poses wearing suit, and I posted those stuff on Twitter, right? Yeah, and I gained a lot of followers. So from the end of 2020 to the day I got caught, which is February 22nd, 2024. So during the 3 years, my life was really good. I was living my best life I don't need to work. I don't need to teach Chinese anymore because as much as I love teaching Chinese, but you know that I charge $25 for 1 hour, but still a lot of people can't afford it. I get it. I'm not complaining. People are being like this, because life is hard. I understand, but my point here is that 25 dollars is well, is not a big amount in this Chinese teaching industry. Do you guys know that if a foreigner, especially a foreigner whose language is English as a mother tongue, do you know how much they can earn in China if they teach private lessons? If you're an English teacher and if you're an American, for example, for 1 hour, you can charge on tops 600 1 hour. I mean, at least you will get 400 RMB, Chinese money, if you teach a Chinese person English. So considering this, I don't really think $25 would be would be like unreasonable for me to make. So that's why I lost my interest in posting videos on YouTube, because I don't see my business is booming, right? Right. So I was talking about during those 3 years, I didn't need to do anything. I don't need to teach Chinese. I don't need to teach English, because only by selling videos I can make a good fortune. I was just being really relaxed, going to the gym and going to the skincare center and just do whatever I want, and I travel with my friends. But then the nightmare comes. The nightmare came on February 22nd, 2024. I didn't even know how the police found me, because I know during that time a lot of people got caught. I mean, on Twitter, Chinese bloggers on Twitter, like me. When I got out of prison in September this year, which is last month, I got out of prison. I heard people like me also got caught in Shanghai or in Guangzhou or in other cities. I don't know what's going on, why these people got caught, like how policemen found them. And what I also want to say is that I feel really sad and really mad, because if you haven't experienced life in a prison, you will have no idea how much I suffered. I couldn't eat well. I couldn't sleep well. I suffered a lot mentally and physically, and I had a life like a pig. Not even as good as a pig, you know what I mean? And I was sentenced for 7 months. I was devastated. My mom was devastated. And we hired a lawyer, but the lawyer couldn't save us. I used to love watching American TV shows, but the law system is really different in different countries, especially when you compare America and China. Lawyers are just useless in China. If you break the law and then you go to jail, the lawyers can't help you. Like in America, you have no right to keep silence. And when the policeman caught you, you're not allowed to get a lawyer. You can't see your lawyer until you were put in the prison, and then you get a lawyer. But what is the point? It's meaningless. They already let you to admit the crime you have committed. So why bother to hire a lawyer? But we still need to have a lawyer, right? Then my mom helped me got a lawyer. We spent a lot of money on hiring this lawyer. So that's why I said I'm financially impacted so much. And what I am mad about, what I'm super, super angry about is that, and disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Chinese government and communists. I'm not saying anything bad about them, because I don't know if I say something really extreme or super terrible, then probably the police will find me again. I'm not gonna let that happen to me again. So I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like what really happened to me is that, they don't give people like us a second chance. I'm a good person. I know deep down in my heart I'm a good person. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a serial killer. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a thief. I'm not all the crimes that I mentioned are the crimes I know, and all people know those are against the law. I would never ever break the law if I know something is against the law. That's my whole point here. I hope you guys understand. I hope it makes sense to you. Okay? I'm a good person. I never harmed anybody in any way, physically or mentally. I am earning honest money. I didn't scam people. People bought my videos on their will. They're willing to purchase my videos no matter how expensive I sell. So I don't think in this way what I did is unforgivable, right? Only because I wasn't have a good awareness of some law in China, and then you caught me and you put me in prison for 7 months and don't even give me a chance. If you wanna find me, no problem. No matter how much you wanna find me, okay. Just don't put me in prison. Even let me sell my house, my apartment, my whole savings. It's okay. I am not the type of person who deserves to go to the jail only because of this. So this is my point, and I know a lot of people they're still out there. They're on Twitter. I mean, people of my nationality, the Chinese amateur porn stars, they're posting a lot of stuff on Twitter every day. Still, today, they're still posting, and they don't go to jail. I guess I was the unlucky one. I'm sorry, I'm just being a little bit emotional. I shouldn't be like this. I need to calm down. But I'm not jealous of them. Okay, if they're lucky, fine. They didn't get caught. Good for them. Kudos. Good for them. I was the unlucky one, so I got caught. This is my destiny. Fine. Yeah, this is just my fate, I guess. God let me go to prison. And the only mistake is that I was born in China. So if I were born in America, in UK, or in any other European countries, this wouldn't be a big deal. This is legal, right? Doing OnlyFans. Doing something like OnlyFans is totally legal. I mean, people from all industries are doing OnlyFans to moonlight or to even make it as a full-time job, right? Not even part-time job. A lot of people are doing from different industry, like if you're a teacher, no matter if you're a teacher, a lawyer, a worker, a nurse, a policeman, who knows? People from all industries are making videos, sexy stuff on OnlyFans, and it's totally legal. But in China, I'm sorry, it's illegal. But I didn't know it. And I didn't know it was illegal. And I haven't heard any news about people doing this. Because of their doing this, they went to jail. I never heard any news like this. If I have a better awareness, do you think I'm a person who look like a criminal? But now they punished me so badly for something like this. I just couldn't let it go, really. I need time to recover. I just got released from prison on 21st of September, which is last month. The day I got out of prison, I'm not lying to you guys, I weighed only 61 kilogram. I was like I came out from a war era, you know, like when Japan invaded China, like 80 or 70 years ago, like people from that era, like how, like the hard time. So my life in prison was even worse than that. I was like, I was like in a, I don't know, like a Hitler place or something like that. So it's really terrifying to think about. Um, but now I'm back. If you guys look at me, I think I recovered pretty well, because I am a strong person. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. I recovered well with my, I mean physically, because I was weighing only 61 kilogram when I got out. But even so right now it's only even a month, right? Almost a month. I am already 69 kilograms, and now I go to gym every day, every 3 days. So I'm recovering pretty well. I have muscles. Yeah, so this is my story. I want to let you guys know what happened with me. So yeah, but I believe everything will be okay again, I guess. But I don't know what I can do right now. Currently, I'm trying to use Chinese TikTok, which is called Douyin. I upload videos there to teach English, and I hope to recruit some students there. But unfortunately, things don't go well with me again. So I don't know how I can get recovered financially in a quick way. I don't know what I don't know what I can do. The only thing I can think of is to teach English or Chinese again, and hopefully teaching Chinese can work out. I will start to think about to post new Chinese Mandarin videos on YouTube again, and hopefully some students will think me as a valuable teacher, a person. Yeah, that's it. I feel better when I tell you guys the story. I just, I couldn't hold it, and I couldn't hold it to myself anymore, because every day I suffer a lot. I couldn't sleep. I still couldn't sleep because I lost the way to make money, and this is horrible. I'm not a kid anymore. I have to make a living, right? And because of this horrible nightmare, I spent so much money. My family spent so much money. I need to let my life get back to normal, my financial situation get back to normal quickly. So yeah, so hopefully I need help, guys. If you want to have Chinese lesson with me, feel free to contact me, and I will I will write my WeChat number on the comment section below. If you feel interested to inquire me, feel free to add me on WeChat. I'm so sorry. I feel like my English is also lagging behind because I haven't used it for a long time. I guess for the past 3 years, my life was being so nice, and I was too lazy and didn't learn anything. I was counting to sell my videos for a few years more, and then I will quit when I have enough money. Oh, and one thing I'm really mad and angry about is that I was forced to come out to my parents, to my mom. Because if you go to prison, the law system, they will send a letter to your family or something like that. They will let your family know like what kind of crime your son have committed, right? So it wrote really clearly about me selling my own solo masturbation video and stuff like that. And then my mom know knows I am gay, and especially my dad couldn't accept it, and my mom couldn't accept it as well. It's pretty sad because I remember I posted a video on YouTube talking about me being gay and being in the closet, not out of the closet, right? I think it's like already 5 or 6 years ago, that video. Now I am out of closet, but I don't want to come out yet because of the crime I committed. I came out, I was forced to come out to my parents. I'm really sad. The sadder fact is my parents don't accept me. You know, they don't want to abandon me, or they don't want to cut relationship with me. You know what I mean? They still love me, but they just don't accept the fact that their son is gay. They want me to find a girl to get married, and they think that sexuality can change. It's not because of gene. I was telling my mom, because of the gene. It was born in me, but my dad and mom don't believe it. They think it can change. And I told them that it also has something to do with my childhood experience, because I told you guys my dad was really bad to me. He beat me, and he treated me very badly verbally as well. So I think that's also the reason I lacked a good father figure in my childhood memory. So that's why I think I'm gay, because of those two reasons: gene and childhood memory, childhood experience. I'm sorry. So yeah, but anyways, like I said, my parents don't accept me as a gay person. My mom was being a little subtle, you know. She's not being very extreme. The day I got out of prison, my dad, on that day, can you believe it? He was being really extreme and asked me to change. So can you imagine, after 7 months I suffered, and the first thing he talked about is that you need to change, can't be a gay guy. But my mom was different. She gave me a lot of care when I was out of prison. So she said, okay, you don't have to think about this stuff right now. Maybe you can change later. The first priority right now is to let your body recover physically. So yeah, I don't know. My life is a mess. I am in a big trouble. But like you said, I am trying to be positive in my life. I will be a brave person, a strong person. So don't worry. I'm still alive. I mean, as long as I'm not dead, I guess I will have my prime time again. Yeah, that's it. And thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to my story. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. After this happened, I really want to immigrate to another country. But as an ex-con, as somebody who has already committed a crime, I don't know if I have a chance to immigrate to a country I like. America, UK, Australia, or even some other nice European countries. I don't even know if I have a chance to travel there, because fucking government, you know, they are so harsh on ex-cons, and they don't even ask for reasons, you know. I don't think I deserve to be treated like this. Like I said, I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a serial killer. Only because I lack the knowledge of law, and the judge and the prosecutors and the policemen, they don't give me a chance. I think it's unfair. It's really unfair. I wish I could get help from you guys. Bye-bye.